dive into the intricate tapestry of history as we unfold the story of the founding of Israel. Our journey begins with the Jewish diaspora, a term used to describe the scattering of Jewish people from their ancestral homeland. This dispersion laid the groundwork for the establishment of Israel, though it would be centuries before the idea took root. The diaspora, which unfolded over a span of 2 millennia, saw Jewish communities spread across the globe, each carrying with them a piece of their shared heritage and identity. As we move into the late 19th century, a significant shift occurred with the rise of Zionism. This political movement, led by figures like Theodor Herzl, sought to establish a Jewish state in the land of Israel, the ancestral homeland of the Jewish people. Zionism was a response to the rising tide of anti-Semitism in Europe and a yearning for a safe haven for Jews. Next, we turn to the Balfour Declaration of 1917, a letter from British Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour to Lord Rothschild, a leader of the British Jewish community. The letter expressed Britain's support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine. This was a pivotal moment, marking the first time a world power openly supported the Zionist cause. However, the road to the founding of Israel was fraught with challenges. The world was plunged into the chaos of World War II, and the Jewish people faced the unimaginable horrors of the Holocaust. The stark reality of these events further underscored the urgency for a Jewish state, a refuge where Jews could live free from persecution. In the aftermath of the Second World War, the world was left grappling with the atrocities committed against the Jewish people. This horrific chapter in human history further fueled the call for a Jewish homeland. Thus, the stage was set for the establishment of a Jewish state, a homeland for the Jewish people. In the wake of these historical tides, the year 1948 marked a pivotal turning point in the Middle East. A new nation was born, the State of Israel, a homeland for the Jewish people. This momentous event was not without its share of drama and controversy, which began with a declaration. On a fateful day, May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion, the head of the Jewish Agency, stood at the podium in the Tel Aviv Museum, and in front of a small audience he declared the establishment of the State of Israel. This was the culmination of years of struggle, aspirations, and the haunting memory of the Holocaust, which had ended just 3 years prior. The newly established state was recognized almost immediately by major powers on the global stage. The United States, under the leadership of President Harry S. Truman, extended de facto recognition just 11 minutes after the declaration. This was followed by the Soviet Union, which gave de jure recognition a few days later. Both these recognitions were more than just diplomatic formalities. They were crucial for the survival and legitimacy of the newly formed state. However, the declaration was not met with universal approval. Israel's birth was immediately followed by the 1948 Arab-Israeli War, often referred to as the War of Independence or Nakba. A coalition of Arab states, including Egypt, Syria, Jordan, and Iraq, launched military operations against Israel. This war, marked by intense fighting and significant loss of life on both sides, was a painful testament to the complexities and challenges that the new state faced. The establishment of the State of Israel was a landmark event in the history of the Middle East. It was a beacon of hope for millions of Jewish people around the world, even as it ignited a geopolitical firestorm that continues to smolder to this day. The repercussions of this event have shaped the course of history in this region, influencing politics, society, and individual lives in countless ways. This momentous event led to a new chapter in the history of the Middle East. The birth of a nation is never without its trials and tribulations. Israel's journey through the 20th century was indeed a testament to this statement. In the heart of the Middle East, this fledgling nation found itself in a turbulent neighborhood, necessitating a steadfast resolve to protect its sovereignty. The Six-Day War in 1967 was a crucial event in Israel's history. This brief yet intense conflict pitted Israel against Egypt, Jordan, and Syria, who were backed by troops from several other Arab nations. In a remarkable show of strategic brilliance and military might, Israel emerged victorious, seizing control of the Sinai Peninsula, the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and the Golan Heights. This war altered the geopolitical landscape of the region and dramatically expanded Israel's borders. However, the euphoria of victory was short-lived. The Yom Kippur War erupted in 1973 when a coalition of Arab states launched a surprise attack on Israel on the holiest day in the Jewish calendar, Yom Kippur. Though initially caught off guard, Israel managed to repel the invaders, but the war took a heavy toll and left deep scars on the Israeli psyche. Yet out of the ashes of war, seeds of peace were sown. In 1979, Israel and Egypt signed a historic peace treaty, marking the first time an Arab nation recognized Israel's right to exist. This was followed by a peace agreement with Jordan in 1994, further solidifying Israel's place in the region. The 20th century for Israel was a time of immense challenges, but also of significant achievements. Through wars and peace treaties, the nation navigated its way, continuously shaping and reshaping its destiny. It was a period of survival, resilience, and transformation, with Israel emerging as a distinct and influential actor on the world stage. Despite the myriad of challenges, Israel continued to forge its path in the 20th century. As we entered the new millennium, Israel too embarked on a new journey. The dawn of the 21st century saw Israel grappling with the same issues that had plagued the previous century, including the ongoing conflict with Palestine. The conflict, a complex knot of historical, political, and cultural tensions, has remained a defining feature of the region. In 2005, Israel made a significant move. It disengaged from Gaza, a decision that was both controversial and historic. The Israeli government, under the leadership of Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, withdrew all Israeli settlements from the Gaza Strip, marking a significant shift in Israel's approach to the conflict. Fast forward to 2020, another milestone was achieved with the signing of the Abraham Accords. This agreement normalized relations between Israel and two Arab nations, the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain. The accords, brokered by the United States, represented a significant shift in regional dynamics and offered a glimmer of hope for peace in the Middle East. From ongoing conflict to historic agreements, Israel's journey in the 21st century is a testament to the nation's resilience and determination. It's a narrative of a country persistently navigating through complex issues, from internal politics to international diplomacy, all while striving to secure its place in a volatile region. Navigating through these complex issues, Israel continues to shape its destiny in the 21st century. From its founding to the present, Israel's journey has been anything but ordinary. We've delved into the historical context, tracing the roots of this unique nation. We've seen the birth of Israel, a testament to resilience and determination. We've navigated the tumultuous waters of the 20th and 21st centuries, highlighting key moments that have shaped its course. In this intricate weave of history, we see how Israel, a nation born out of struggle and survival, continues to leave its indelible mark on the world stage.